Namaskaram. Hi cuties. How are you all? Hope so you are doing good. Enjoying staying home, isn't it? Now we are going to see a new lesson from term 2, 4th standard English. First unit is affection. In that you got a subunit, that is let us build. In this subunit, you are going to learn about a punctuation which comes in the page number 74, 75 and 76. What you have to do is, you take your English book and take this page number, that is 74, 75 and 76. Here in this lesson or in this topic, you are going to learn about the usage of punctuation marks. Before going to the lesson, now look here. We'll see a small conversation between Ramu and Somu. What can you say in this picture? Here, Somu is writing something. He is writing something. And Ramu is looking at that. And he can see that Somu is writing, "Can we eat, Grandpa?" So this meaning goes like this. Can we eat banana? Can we eat chapati? அந்த மாதிரி தான் this meaning goes. Can we eat, Grandpa? Grandpaவை சாப்பிட முடியுமா அப்படின்னு கேட்குற மாதிரி இருக்கு. But actually what Somu means, he is asking Grandpa, நம்ம சாப்பிடலாமா Grandpa அப்படின்னு கேட்குறான். அதுதான் அவன் நினச்சிட்டு இருக்கான். பட் he is writing like this. Can we eat, Grandpa? மேங்கோவை சாப்பிட முடியுமா அப்படின்னு கேட்குற மாதிரி, கிராண்ட்பாவை சாப்பிட முடியுமா அப்படின்னு கேட்குற மாதிரி இருக்கு. Can we eat, Grandpa? No, of course we can't eat, Grandpa. So there is a small conversation going on there between Ramu and Somu. Shall we listen the conversation? Yeah, Ramu is asking now, "Hey, are you going to eat, Grandpa?" Somu is telling, "Ahaha, no, I'm asking if we can eat. I'm asking Grandpa if we can eat now." So Ramu is telling then, "You're right, but what you have to do is, you have to use the proper punctuation marks. See there? Then you should add the correct punctuation." So அவன் ஒரு சென்டென்ஸ் எழுதியிருக்கான், "Can we eat, Grandpa?" அப்படின்னு எழுதி லாஸ்ட்ல ஒரு கொஷின் மார்க் மட்டும் தான் போட்டிருக்கான். ஸோ இட் மீன்ஸ் கிராண்ட்பாவை சாப்பிட முடியுமா அப்படின்னு அர்த்தம். பட் கிராண்ட்பா கிட்ட சாப்பிடலாமா கிராண்ட்பா அப்படின்னு அவன் கேட்கணும்னு நினச்சிருந்தான். அவன் எப்படி எழுதியிருக்கணும்? "Can we eat?" அப்படின்னு எழுதி ஒரு கமா போட்டு கிராண்ட்பா அப்படின்னு கேட்டிருக்கணும். ஸோ தென் only it means கிராண்ட்பா நம்ம சாப்பிடலாமா, "Can we eat, Grandpa?" அப்படி. So now Somu realized his mistake and he's telling, thank you Ramu அப்படி. So then Ramu is about to explain about the punctuation. With Ramu we also can learn the punctuation marks. So in the classல you're going to learn some usage of punctuations. அது எந்தெந்த இடத்துல எப்படியெல்லாம் கரெக்டாக நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணோம் அப்படின்றத தான் நம்ம இந்த லெசனில் we are going to see. We'll finish up the conversation, okay? So Ramu is telling, punctuation plays an important role to help us understand the sentence. Yes, of course. நம்ம ஒரு சென்டென்ஸோட மீனிங்கை கரெக்டாக நம்ம ஒருத்தவங்களுக்கு சொல்லணும் அப்படின்னா நம்ம என்ன செய்யணும்னா அந்தந்த இடத்துல யூஸ் பண்ணுற பஞ்சுவேஷனை கரெக்டாக போடணும். குறியீடுகள், நிறுத்து குறியீடுகள் அப்படின்னு தமிழில் சொல்கிறாங்க. ஸோ அந்த பஞ்சுவேஷன் மார்க்ஸை எங்கெங்கெல்லாம் எப்படியெல்லாம் யூஸ் பண்ணலாம், அப்போ தான் அந்த சென்டென்ஸ் கரெக்டாக ஒருத்தவங்களுக்கு நம்ம என்ன சொல்கிறேன்னு நினைக்கிறோமோ அது போய் சேரும். எக்ஸாக்ட் மீனிங்கில் இட் வில் ரீச் த பர்சன். Now here, shall we learn some usage of punctuation marks? Yeah. So starting with the capital letter, the usage of capital letter. So going along with Ramu is telling the usage of the punctuation marks. Along with Ramu, நாமளும் என்ன செய்யலாம் punctuation marks யூஸ் பண்ண பழகிக்கலாம். Here, now the capital letter is coming before you and it is going to speak with you. அதுவே capital letter வந்து சொல்ல போகுது எங்கெல்லாம் என்ன யூஸ் பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்னு. அப்படிதான் இந்த லெசன் டிசைன் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. Shall we? So capital letters. Capital letter is speaking. Imagine like that. அப்படிதான் இந்த லெசன் டிசைன் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. I am the capital letter. Let's see when and where to use me. So capital letter is coming and telling I am the capital letter. இதுக்கப்புறம் இந்த லெசன்ல will come and see that when and where to use the capital letter. Before that, in English, how many letters are there? Yes, you are right. There are 26 letters. So you know to write the capital letter and the small letter. The way of writing the capital letter and the way of writing the small letter. நீங்க book open பண்ணினாலே பாக்கும்போது உங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்சிருக்கும். Each and every sentence will start with a capital letter. So in the capital letter usage la 3 main usages இருக்கு. How many? 3 main usages. First, எங்க யூஸ் பண்றோம் அப்படின்னா in the beginning of a sentence. ஒரு sentence start பண்ணும்போது we start writing using the capital letter. You can check, you can take your English book. Right now you are having it in your hand. You can check it. ஒரு sentence complete பண்றதுக்கு we use full stop. அதுக்கப்புறம் அடுத்த sentence start பண்ணும்போது கண்டிப்பா they might have used the capital letter. This is the rule. Of course, all of us should follow that. So, 3 இடத்துல நம்ம இந்த capital letter யூஸ் பண்ணணும்னு சொன்னோம். எங்கெங்கெல்லாம்? First, in the beginning of a sentence. அது நம்ம செக் பண்ணும்போது நம்மளுக்கு தெரிஞ்சிருக்கும். நம்ம எழுதுறோம், நிறைய எழுதுறோம். எங்கேயாவது நம்ம சென்டென்ஸ் ஸ்மால் லெட்டர்ஸில் எழுதுறோமா, ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுறோமா? நோ. அப்படி எழுதினாலும் டீச்சர்ஸ் வந்து அதை கரெக்ஷன் பண்ணிடுறாங்க. You should start a sentence by using a capital letter. You should start writing a sentence by using a capital letter only. This is the first place. This is the first place. And the second place, எங்க நம்ம capital letter use பண்றோம் அப்படின்னா in the proper noun. எந்த இடத்துல எல்லாம் proper noun வருதோ அங்க we start using the capital letter. I think you might have learnt about what is meant by proper noun. Yes, proper noun particular ஒரு name of a place or person, animal or thing. If you tell it in particular, then that is a proper noun. So when you're supposed to write a proper noun, அந்த இடத்துல அந்த proper noun உடைய starting letter should be in capital letter. Got it? இது second place. அடுத்து third place எங்க நம்ம யூஸ் பண்றோம் அப்படின்னா when you want to write abbreviations. We'll see the examples. What is meant by abbreviation? So these 3 places we are going to use the capital letter for writing. So in the place la first in the beginning of a sentence and second in the proper noun, beginning of a proper noun and in the abbreviations. Got it? We'll see some more examples for that. So beginning of a sentence the capital letter use pannum sollenda. So I think you might have checked in your book also. So here first sentence is given as book is our best friend. அப்படினு ஒரு sentence இருக்கு. Book is our best friend. So the sentence எழுத start பண்ணும்போது we are using the capital letter. You can see the letter B is in capital letter. And coming to the next sentence, you see the train runs fast. எந்த sentence எழுத தொடங்கும் போதும் we have to use the capital letter. Got it? So here in the sentence you can see the train runs fast. The T is in capital letter. For you to identify easily, so I have marked it in red in color. Coming to the next sentence, that is, cow gives us milk. Cow gives us milk. This is a simple sentence. So on the simple sentence, you can see the starting letter is in capital letter. Yes, C is in capital letter. Coming to the next one. Read it by yourselves. Children are playing cricket. Children are playing cricket. So here you can see the letter C is in capital letter followed by the small letter. Other letters are in small letters. Coming to the next sentence, that is, we have bull in our house. We have bull in our house. This is a simple sentence. So in that, you can see the first letter W is in capital letter, right? Okay, coming to the next sentence, my uncle came by train. This is also a simple sentence. So in that, you can notify that first letter M is in capital letter. Got it? Now we are going to see the examples for the proper noun and the abbreviations. Polama. Now here look at the sentence. Bharati is a Tamil poet. இங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா letter B and letter T is in capital letter. Why? Yes, you're right. Because Bharati and Tamil poet is a proper noun. Bharati is the starting word of a sentence. அதனால தான் starting letter நம்ம capital எழுதியிருக்கோம். அது இல்லாம Tamil poet. So நிறைய poet இருக்காங்க. English poet இருக்காங்க. அந்த மாதிரி நிறைய போயட் இருக்கிறதுல தமிழ் போயட் அப்படின்னு நம்ம டிஃப்ரென்ஷியேட் பண்ணி ப்ராப்பராக அவங்கள பற்றி மட்டும் சொல்கிறதுனால we are writing capital letter for Tamil poet, Tamil T. So the letter T is in capital letter. Got it? Coming to the next sentence, you see, read by yourself. Yes, I met Kumar at the market. Here, and then the letters are colorful. You can see that I and K. Why? Because I starting letter of a sentence. Coming to K. Why K is in capital letter? Yes, you're right. Because it is a proper noun. It is a proper noun. Coming to the next sentence. You see here. We live in India. We live in India. Here the letter W and the letter I is in capital letter. W is in capital letter because we can say that it is the beginning of a sentence. Adanala the letter W is in capital letter. Then why I? India. I is in capital letter because there are so many countries in that we are telling about or we are talking about India, particularly India. So the letter I is in capital letter. அடுத்து எந்த இடத்துல capital letter use பண்ணனும் சொல்லியிருந்தேன்? In the abbreviations. While you are writing the abbreviations, you see here the examples are given for you. We take money from ATM. ATM எல்லாம் சொல்றது கேள்விப்பட்டிருப்பீங்க. But while you are writing, you see, we take money from ATM. Here obviously WV. So the W letter should be in capital letter, that is written there. And ATM அந்த மூணு லெட்டர்ஸுமே capital letterல இருக்கு. Because that is an abbreviation. What is the full form for ATM? Automated teller machine. See the next sentence here. He completed his MBBS last year. He completed his MBBS last year. Here, H should be in capital letter and MBBS is written in capital letter. What is the full form of MBBS? That is an abbreviation, right? What is the full form for it? That is actually Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Science. So that is written in capital letter. MBBS doctor. Normally we tell like that. So that MBBS is an abbreviation. So we wrote it in capital letter. That is the condition. Yes, of course, for the abbreviation, you should use only the capital letters to write it. See, the third sentence given for you is, I am an NCC cadet. I am an NCC cadet. Here, NCC is an abbreviation. NCC is an abbreviation. So, what is the full form for NCC? That is National Cadet Corps. National Cadet Corps. That is an abbreviation. Full form for NCC. So, in the we use capital letters. That is in the beginning of a sentence and in the beginning of a proper noun and while you are writing the abbreviations. Got it? So, now we are going to see about another punctuation mark, that is full stop. Inga oru black color pottu vecha madri irukku. Yes, what is that full stop telling? I am a full stop and I look like a dot. Pottu vekirom illaya? Dot. அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும். ஆனா நம்ம லெசன்ல எல்லாம் சென்டென்ஸ்ல எழுதும்போது அவ்வளோ பெரிய டாட் வைக்க வேண்டாம். Just a dot. Got it? We'll see the examples. So in the dot, in the full stop நம்ம எங்கெல்லாம் யூஸ் பண்ணோம்? Usage of the full stop. ஒரே ஒரு இடத்துல தான் நம்ம யூஸ் பண்றோம். எங்க யூஸ் பண்றோம் அப்படின்னா, you have to use the full stop at the end of a sentence. At the end of a sentence. ஒரு சென்டென்ஸ் எழுதி அதை முடிச்சிருக்கீங்களா இல்லையா அப்படின்னு காமிக்கிறதுக்காக, அந்த சென்டென்ஸ் முடிஞ்சிருச்சு அப்படின்னு சொல்றதுக்காக we use this full stop. So full stop எப்படி போடணும்? Just a dot. இங்க வச்சிருக்கமே பெரிய பொட்டாக்க போடக்கூடாது, பெரிய ரவுண்ட் மாதிரி எல்லாம் போடக்கூடாது. Just this is for you to understand. Okay, just a full stop. நீங்க புக்ல எல்லாம் பார்க்கலாம், நிறைய சென்டென்ஸ் இருக்கு. ஸோ ஏதாவது ஒரு சென்டென்ஸ் எடுத்து பார்க்கலாம். எஸ், அந்த சென்டென்ஸ் முடிஞ்சிருச்சு அப்படின்னு இண்டிகேட் பண்றதுக்கு they are using the full stop. ஸோ ஒரு டாட் மாதிரி வச்சிருக்காங்க, அது டாட் கிடையாது. We have to tell it as full stop. So where you should use this full stop? You should use the full stop at the end of a sentence. Got it? We'll see some examples. Here, I fly my kite. I fly my kite. Here, என்னென்ன highlight பண்ணிருக்காங்க பாருங்க. You can use capital letters in the beginning of a sentence. Yes, of course, you are right. And a full stop at the end of a sentence. Got it? I fly my kite is a simple sentence. In that, first letter should be in capital letter and at the end of a sentence you are using the full stop. Right. See the second one, monkeys live on the tree. This is a simple sentence. Yes, monkeys live on tree. So on the sentence mudikumbodhu we are keeping a full stop, and while writing a sentence we start with a capital letter. Got it? Yes. Coming to the next one, I play with Jason. I play with Jason. Here, what you have to do is, here, I play with Jason. Jason is also a name of a particular person. So, J should be in capital letter followed by a full stop. Full stop potona and the sentence mudinjirchu appadina artham. Right. Coming to the next sentence, see the bird is beautiful. The bird is beautiful. You can see a beautiful bird there. So, here the first letter beginning of the sentence, that is T, is in capital letter. And when you finish writing the sentence, you are keeping the full stop. Yes. Coming to the next sentence, that is take your book. What is it? Take your book. So, here you can notice the first letter T is in capital letter followed by the end of the sentence we kept a full stop. Right. Look at the last example. Let us all go to the hotel. Let us all go to the hotel. You love going to hotel, isn't it? So here the first letter L is in capital letter and at the end of the sentence you got a full stop. This is the format of writing using full stop. Right. அடுத்தது, we are going to see it another punctuation mark. You can see there how it is written. It is written like this. It is a crooked one. What is this? It is a comma. We say that is a comma. I am a comma அப்படின்னு சொல்லி commaவே introduce ஆயிக்குது. So we are going to see எங்கெல்லாம் நம்ம இந்த comma use பண்ணோம் அப்படின்னு. So first we saw about the usage of capital letters, and next we saw about the usage of full stop, and now we are coming to the third punctuation, that is comma. So எங்கெல்லாம் இந்த comma நம்ம use பண்ணணும்? So the comma is itself telling you must use me to separate words in a list of 3 or more things. அதாவது 3 or more things, 3 அல்லது அதற்கு மேற்பட்ட பொருட்களை நம்ம குறிப்பிடும் போது ஒவ்வொரு பொருளையும் தனித்தனியா நம்ம செப்பரேட் பண்ணி சொல்றதுக்கு we use this comma. Got it? We'll see the examples, then it will be better understood by you. You can see here so many toys. You can see a car, a bus and a bike. So in our sentence எழுதிருக்காங்க. See here, car, bus and bike or vehicles. What is it? Car, bus and bike or vehicles. Here இப்போ இந்த comma இல்லாம எழுதுனா all will be in the same, car, bus and bike or vehicles அப்படின்னு அந்த meaning correct convey ஆகாது. So while you use a comma like car, bus and bike or vehicles, so even it is easy to read it. So when there is a comma, we should give a small pause. ஒரு paragraph read பண்ணும்போது when there is a full stop, you have to stop there for few seconds, and when there is a full stop there, but when there is a comma, just for few seconds you have to give a small pause over there. Got it? So here you can see the sentence car, bus and bike or vehicles. In that the comma is used after the first thing, that is car. Car எழுதி ஒரு comma போட்டு bus and bike or vehicles, இது மூணுமே vehicles அப்படின்னு சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. Coming to the next sentence, see the I invited Raghu, Stephen and Fatima. Here you can see that I invited Raghu, Stephen and Fatima. So as I told you, if there is 3 or more things, so first word 1 comma, then followed by the next word 1 comma, or 4 words இருக்கு அப்படின்னா first word or comma, next followed by the second word or comma, then அந்த ரெண்டு word we can use writing by and. So here you can see that I invited Raghu, Stephen and Fatima. So இங்க comma இங்க போட்டிருக்காங்க I invited Raghu. Raghu எழுதி they have used the comma, the way of writing comma. You got it? So I invited Raghu, Stephen and Fatima அப்படின்னு அந்த சென்டென்ஸை எழுதி முடிச்சிட்டு என்ன பண்ணிருக்காங்க, they kept a full stop. Yes, you're right, they kept a full stop. Coming to the next example, see you can see here a bat, a ball, a balloon and a toy. So இதுல நிறைய விளையாட்டு பொருட்கள் இருக்கு. So இதை எப்படி நம்ம செப்பரேட் பண்ணி காமிக்கணும்? செப்பரேட் பண்ணி காமிச்சாதான் while you're reading you can use the proper pause. See here, I have a ball, comma, bat, comma, balloon and a toy. So அந்த sentence எழுதி முடிச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் we are using a full stop. So how to write comma and where to use the full stop. Got it? Coming to the next example, here you can see உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்ச things எல்லாம் இங்க பாக்குறீங்க. You can see a bun, nuts and rice. Yes. So இதுல எப்படி இந்த மூணு பொருள் இருக்கு, மூணு பொருளை நம்ம செப்பரேட் பண்ணி காமிக்கிறோம். Eat bun, comma, nuts and rice. Got it? So first thing எழுதுனதுக்கு அப்புறம் we are using the comma. So அடுத்த ரெண்டு thingக்கு நடுவுல we are using and. Got it? So how they are written here? Eat bun, comma, nuts and rice. Bun, comma, nuts and rice. Coming to the next example, இங்கேயும் மூணு பொருள் இருக்கு. What are the things you can see there? You can see some delicious fruits. You can see mango, banana and papaya. So இதை எப்படி differentiate பண்ணிருக்காங்க? As I told you before, first thing எழுதுனதுக்கு அப்புறம் you use a comma and three things தான் இருக்குன்னா first thing எழுதுனதுக்கு அப்புறம் comma and other two things நடுவுல we are using and. Now you can see the sentence here. We grow mango, banana and papaya. Next example, we can see here pen, pencil and eraser. So மூணு things இருக்கு. அதுல வந்து pen எழுதுனதுக்கு அப்புறம் we are using a comma. அடுத்த punctuation mark என்ன பார்க்க போறோம் அப்படின்னா the usage of question mark. Question mark. It is written like this. It is a crooked one and also we are telling it as an interrogation mark. What is this? Interrogation mark. அதாவது interrogation mark அப்படினாலே question mark அப்படினா அர்த்தம். So இந்த question mark எங்கெல்லாம் வருது அப்படினா I come at the end of interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence means the sentence which starts with why, what, how, when அந்த மாதிரி question கேட்கக்கூடிய wordsல start பண்ற sentence we say it as interrogative sentences. So on the interrogative sentence முடிக்கும் போது we use this question mark, right? Here some examples is given for you. Is he a doctor? Yes, comma. Is he a doctor? When will that train come? What are you doing? So in the sentence முடிக்கும் போதெல்லாம் we use that comma. See here another examples. Do you have a book? Who won the match? What's your name? இதெல்லாம் question கேட்கும். So at the end of this sentence we use the question. Now some examples you have seen and you better understood the usage of the punctuation marks. Here now one activity is given for you. You have to rewrite all the sentence with the proper punctuation marks which I taught you. See all the sentences? It is not proper way. You have to write it in the proper way. Where is my cat? Jane ate an apple. The book is on the table. Ravi wants book, pen and pencil. Do you play football? My favorite color is blue. Lima is a good singer. Do you like pet animals? He likes shirt, pants and shorts. How are you? Yes. So until now you learned about the usage of punctuations. Thank you all. Thank you for listening my class. See you soon.